Hi, everyone. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Faith.
We're both with Century 21 Connect Realty. We're here to talk about the holidays with you. So, Faith, I went to a showing the other day. You know what I was told by the clients?
No, what?
They said that when they listed their home for sale, someone went and stole all of their lamps.
What?
Uh-huh. You would think they would be upset, but they were actually delighted.
Okay.
All right. Now that we broke the ice, we have some home safety tips for a stress-free holiday. Change your furnace filter. Not only does it help you to breathe easier in your home, but this saves money on your energy bill. You need to be smart about plumbing, even if everything seems to be working right. Plumbers' busiest month tends to be December. So you don't want to have something happen and then it takes a long time to show up.
Yeah.
So just go ahead and have a plumbing inspection done. It's not that much. It saves you a lot of stress, hassle come Christmas time. And then this one, I wait for the beep beep, which is terrible.
Oh, no.
Check your carbon monoxide and your smoke detectors.
Yeah, that's a big one.
You don't have to do it all the time, but set a time once a year. December is when I do my deep cleaning. When I do my deep cleaning before the holidays, that's normally when I go through. I make sure all my batteries are replaced, my filters, all of that. Avoid overloading your electrical outlets. They say to do 3, no more than 3. Keep clearance around heat sources. If you have a fireplace, even your Christmas tree, everything, make sure it's pretty far away from anything. Just be very cautious about that. Water your tree. If you have a real Christmas tree, you have to water it. Not only does it save your pine needles from falling everywhere, a little bit at least, but if you don't water your tree, those lights can tend to make your tree go poof. And then last, this one I would have never thought of, but if you go on vacation to see family over the holidays, pause your mail. You can do this through UPS online, or you can have your neighbor come and get your mail, because what happens is if your mailbox starts piling up, I don't check mine but once a month. So this wouldn't apply to me. Mine's always full. But people notice that when you have packages on your doorstep, a full mailbox, you're not home. This is leaving you very vulnerable to having a break-in happen.
So I'd like to go over some things if you have your home listed for sale or you're going to be listing your home for sale around the holidays. There are some things that you're going to be so busy, you're going to be so caught up in the moment, you've got a checklist a mile long, it can be really overwhelming. So hopefully these tips, maybe you haven't thought of them, maybe you have. It's just a good reminder. Keep your temperature in your home comfortable. The last thing you want is someone coming to view your home and it's uncomfortable, it's cold, they're coming in from outside in the cold. I know we don't usually have to deal with that here in Georgia, but recently we have. At least I'm freezing anyway. So that's one thing, just keep it comfortable. Imagine your home as if you saw it for the first time. You want it to feel the same way. You want it to be inviting. Check your fireplace. Make sure everything's working properly. Buyers are going to check your fireplace. They're going to try to turn it on. They're going to try to see if it's working. It's really important. It's a cozy aspect of a home, and you need to make sure it's running properly because it can scare them away. Create a mood in your home. So it's the holidays. Some people decorate for Christmas. Some people don't. Some people like to decorate just winter. So they have it up kind of through January and not specifically just for Christmas. So do it what's comfortable for you. Accentuate the parts of your home that you love about your home. Do you love your mantle? Decorate your mantle. Do you love your dining room? You like to have a tree in your living room. You like to have a tree in your dining room. Just make it cozy and inviting where people can kind of envision themselves and their family all around.
I'm going to add on to that. You do want to make it very comfortable and cozy with your lighting and decorations.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not saying to take religious items off, but don't overdo it because you never know what your potential buyers could be looking for or what their own preference is at that moment.
Right.
That was a big one. And for keeping your home warm, just get a quick furnace tune-up. Uh, that's
Absolutely.
super simple. I don't want to walk into a cold home. I've done
No.
it a lot. And even for just a showing, you're like, oh my goodness. And at that point, it makes them wonder what your insulation is like in the home as well.
It does.
So-
It does. And they can't take their time and they can't enjoy what they're seeing and they can't think about every room and every aspect because they're just in a hurry to get in and get out.
Exactly.
So that's if you have your home listed. A lot of people are really apprehensive to list their home in the winter and around the holidays. So Ashley, what do you think about that?
You're very right. People are very apprehensive
Yeah.
on that. But there are many benefits to listing your home during the holidays. People that look at your home are going to be very serious as to your summer buyers. They're taking their time out of their holidays. They have the time to take the time at that
Right,
point
exactly.
too. So whoever comes to view your home during the holidays, you're pretty set to have a legit buyer.
Mm-hmm.
Holiday decor is fun. Everybody loves it. So you get to, like Faith said, make your home beautiful. Now, we are human. It tugs at the heartstrings. So when they do walk into your freshly decorated home, you have your holiday scents out there.
Mm-hmm.
As humans, we are very nostalgic creatures.
Very.
So the first thing when they walk in and they smell that Christmas tree, or if you bake cookies before you know your home is being showed, they're going to walk in and it's just going to pull at them and they're going to be like, oh, and they can envision themselves so much better in that home.
Mm-hmm.
You have free time also. It's less stress. You are in control of your own time. Where normally you don't have that much of a choice for who wants to view your home.
Mm-hmm.
People are a lot more understanding if they want to view your home
Right.
this day and you're like, hey, I have some family obligations real quick. There's a lot more understanding in that field. And then, of course, another reason to sell your home, tax time. You get tax benefits when you sell a home before the end of
Right.
the year. Fun fact, did you know that candles cause more than 15,000 house fires a year?
I believe it.
This is where, switching from the real candles to those pretty fake candles that are real wax comes in handy.
Mm-hmm. And the wax warmers.
I'm guilty of that, though. I love my candles. So make sure if you do light your candles, blow them out before you leave. Don't leave them unattended. I love my smells, and I love coming home to a good scent. Speaking of scents, what is your favorite holiday smell?
Ooh, I would have to say cinnamon.
Cinnamon?
Yeah.
I've gotten really into this cider berry mixed with cinnamon.
Cider's always a good one too, and it can kind of roll in real easy to Christmas from Thanksgiving. So let's talk about holiday movies. What do you have a traditional? It doesn't have to be a holiday movie, but is there one that you just always watch
A
around the
Christmas
holidays?
Story.
Oh,
So we
yeah,
have
that's a good
two.
one.
Steve watches Home Alone,
Mm-hmm.
and A Christmas Story is my go-to. You just can't beat that one.
Mine, I'm gonna show my age here. Sleepless in Seattle, I think is one of my favorite ones. It's not, I don't know, it just gives me the warm and fuzzies. And Forrest Gump. I know it's weird, right? It's like you have so much time to sit around. You're eating good meals, and we would always watch. After the holidays, we'd sit and watch Forrest Gump. So, if Forrest Gump ran a property management company, what would he call it?
Oh.
Lieutenant Dan.
I like that.
It's bad.
You got to say it like it, though.
Yeah. Yep.
Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan.
Now, aside from real estate, remember, you're probably going to have some house guests over this Christmas time, even if it's just for a day or two. Make them comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Have those scents in so they feel like home. Make sure that you dust. You have no idea how neglected that guest bedroom dresser is.
Mm-hmm.
Just do a quick pledge over it. And make sure you wash your guest bed sheets.
Oh, yeah.
Because nobody wants to come in from flying or a long drive to dusty sheets.
No.
They want to have crisp, good smelling, fresh, homely sheets. And with them being your guests, don't make them ask for anything. Make sure their bathroom is stocked with toilet paper, Q-tips, extra hand towels, extra towels, soap, anything that that you would need if you went on vacation, make sure it's there, along with extra covers and pillows.
And make sure, you know, if you're having family come in and you're going to see family, it's busy. It gets really busy. Don't forget to take time to breathe. Just take a breath, enjoy your time with family, just appreciate the time that you have.
It's supposed to be fun,
Yeah,
not stressful.
it's supposed to be fun and not stressful. Don't forget about your pets. If you're going out of town, make sure they're comfortable. I know that's a challenge for me. Thank goodness for good neighbors. I have a zoo. So make sure they're taken care of, they're arranged for, and make sure that if you have those people like my neighbors, because they're fantastic, I don't know what I would do without them. I always give them a little something special.
Of course, because Lord knows it is not easy to find a
is-
pig sitter, just
It
like
is
it is not
not.
easy to find a duck sitter.
It is not. It is not easy.
My poor duck, his pool was so iced over this
Oh
morning.
no!
And you have to go out there and break it. And then he's like a dog. He doesn't want outside in the cold. So he sits on the porch, knocking on the window, wanting to
Oh.
come perch by the fireplace. So once we get home today, I know my ducky is definitely going to get his holiday feels in my home as well.
Oh, Buddy, my pig, he's not fond. If it's below 75 degrees, he's not having it. He's not having any part of it. He sits in his bed under like 3 blankets and doesn't socialize with anyone all day long.
So do you feed your pig holiday treats?
I have to be really careful. They get a lot of, I cook a lot, so they get a lot of scraps and vegetables and stuff like that. I did it. I was a good mom, but I was a bad mom, and I gave them, both of my pigs, each a slice of leftover pumpkin pie. I know. It's just every once in a while. They
loved
deserved
though,
it.
didn't
They did. They did love it. Benny got so huge, he just stood there and he was kind of like food drunk, and he swayed back and forth. So it was worth it.
All right, everyone. We hope y'all have a wonderful holiday. Make sure to check back in. We'll be coming back to this more often for y'all.
Happy holidays.